Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. My name is Tammy, and I'm so very happy, excuse me, to have you joining me, Capricorn, for your January zodiac reading, in which we're going to do a life check-in. And Happy New Year, everybody. So what I will do is I will be drawing 6 cards from here. We'll check in with some into some various aspects of your life. And then I'll pull one oracle message just to tie it off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. Now, just really quickly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to consider subscribing. It really does help. So smash that subscribe button, turn off the notifications. I get it. I don't want my phone blowing up either. And then just please make sure that to give the video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, share the video. All those things really help with the information, from the channel to get out there. All right, so Capricorn, couple things. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, please don't freak out. Remember, this is a general reading. Oh, sorry about that. While I am connected to Capricorn energy, I can't connect to every Capricorn on the face of the earth, so the reading may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't freak out. There's a few things that you can do. You can come back to the reading. This reading I do 3 times a year, so I won't do it again until May. And just really quick, I'm a terrible shuffler. Looking back here trying to shuffle. And that's why I don't shuffle this way on camera, because cards will fly everywhere. But I apologize if it's in your ear, because I do it right, kind of, the camera's there. Anyway, you can come back to the reading. Maybe it'll, in like April, it'll apply to you. So you can always come back. Or you can go to yournaturalhealer.com and you can sign up for a personal reading, okay? Now, if the reading does resonate with you, what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this reading for myself. And what that does, Capricorn, it puts out an affirmation to the universe that, you accept the message and you're willing to, work on whatever you have to work on or enjoy whatever's coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now I do need to give anybody that's new kind of a warning. If you're expecting what I call a rainbow and unicorn reading, meaning it's all love and light and oh, it's so fantastic and you're wonderful, this isn't the channel for you, okay? I am not one of these tarot readers that pull cards and then put together this beautiful and rearrange them and make this beautiful story for you. First of all, I do this for free, so I'm not going to waste my time with a fake reading. Secondly, I'm not going to waste your time. And third, that's a lie, okay? It's fake. It's not an authentic reading, and I'm not putting that kind of energy out there for it to come back to me times 3. So in my readings, say for example, money, you get the Tower card. I'm going to read you the Tower card in money, okay? So if you're somebody that gets triggered easily, this is probably not the channel for you, excuse me. And what I would suggest to you is I would say thank you for considering my channel and good luck to you in life, but you may want to, take a deeper look at what's triggering you. All right? Okay, enough chit chat. So let's first look at Capricorn, your overall energy as you move into this space. And you got the 9 of Swords. All right, so you have a lot going on. It's in your heart, it's in your head. It may even be starting to manifest physically. I'm picking up a lot of, like I said, worrying, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. You might not even be feeling like you want to eat, or it could be the opposite. Maybe, you're an emotional eater, so you're overindulging in maybe food, maybe alcohol, or, hopefully it's not something bad. But there's a lot you are worried about. And I don't want to, no disrespect whatsoever, but some of this is in your head, okay? You're worrying about things that you're thinking the worst when you don't even have all the facts yet. It could be, I don't know, I was trying to give you a good example, and the first thing that come to my head, like maybe you spent more at Christmas, so you've got a bigger credit card payment this month, so now you're worried sick that you're not going to be able to make your rent next month or things like that. And while, yes, that is a worry, you're blowing it a little bit out of proportion, okay? You're going to be fine. So if that was the example, yeah, you might have to tighten down your budget. Maybe you can't go get those $8 lattes every morning this month, okay? So you need to meditate, first of all. You need to meditate to clear your mind, to balance yourself, to center yourself, and that is going to help you get a better perspective of things, okay? I have a meditation here. If you go to my playlist called Guided Meditations, it's a stressing and anxiety meditation. I think this is going to help you out very, 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 very much. Again, during the day, take some time to breathe. If you work with crystals, I would recommend two crystals, fuscite and lepidolite. And at the time of recording, I think I only have 5 pieces in. My supplier was out. I tried to order some, so I'm waiting to get more in. I like lepidolite and that's what I'm really picking up on here for you guys. The lepidolite, because it's very calming. It actually has trace amounts of lithium in it, which promotes calming. And I think that once you get yourself into that calm state, you're going to be able to really look at things from a different view and realize, okay, maybe I'm making a little bit of a mountain out of a molehill, okay? And I'm not saying that there's not things wrong or that you don't have problems or you don't have concerns. I just think you're turned up the volume. So you need to get a clearer head to be able to turn the volume down a little bit so that you can work through them, because you're going to work through them. You just need to calm down, get centered. If you're into yoga, do yoga. Definitely meditate. Reiki, if you practice Reiki, maybe practice Reiki, excuse me, on yourself, or go get a Reiki session, whether it's in person or distance, okay? But you just need to really calm down so that you can see a bigger picture, a clearer picture, so that you can realize what's a little over activity in your mind. And so that way you can see what you need to focus on and how to deal with it. So this way you move into a much, much more beautiful space. Okay? All right. And again, Capricorn, when I say, making mountains out of molehills or anything like that, I don't mean disrespect in any way. I try to talk to you like you and I were friends and you were sitting at my kitchen table and we were having coffee and we were talking. So that's why I said some people get triggered, and I mean no disrespect, but I just call it as it is. And then also please remember, if you don't agree with part of a reading, like I get a reading done quarterly. Actually, it's usually every 2 to 3 months, closer to 2, from my mentor and spiritual advisor and my master Reiki teacher. And there's been times where, he'll pull cards and there's something like, I don't like what he said. And I say, you know what? I don't accept that. I'm not accepting that into my life. And I make the decision right then and there to change it. So, with any reading, you can always reject things. All right. Remember, tarot is guidance. All right. So for love, you got the 2 of Cups in reversed. All right. I'm going to start with you single Capricorns first. If you are kind of dating anybody or you meeting you're going to be meeting a lot of incompatible people here. They might seem all perfect on the outside, but once you get to know them, you're really going to realize that no. So I think that you may be getting some gut instinct. I'm kind of feeling. So pay attention to your third eye, that your intuition. But definitely you're meeting a lot of people that are incompatible right now. So, really do your due diligence. Okay, don't just throw caution to the wind, because this really not a good time for you right now in love. If you're in a relationship, there's probably maybe a little bit of arguing or disagreements going on, because there's a lack of balance for whatever reason. And whether it's in respect or honesty, but there's some kind of imbalance in the relationship. So a couple things: either talk to your partner, try to determine what's wrong. If that's not working, then you may need to go see a therapist, a couples counselor. But there's definitely something that's not balanced in the relationship. And it could be something as simple as, like, either we'll say it's you, since this is your reading. Maybe you're working way too much, so you're neglecting your partner. That means there's a lack of balance, because you're not providing them the attention and the love that, they require. Okay, so it could be, a money thing. Maybe one of y'all's too focused on money, so it's taken away. There's something in the relationship that's not balanced that you guys need to talk about. And I don't feel that this is going to lead into anything bad, like a divorce or a breakup or anything like that. I just think you need to get back to the basics and really focus on what is in balance. And I think actually, I don't think, I know And you know what, Capricorn, take the first steps to initiate the healing. And I think once you do that, your partner is going to be very open to it, because they care about you. They love you. So, they don't want the relationship to end. And like I said, it's not going to end, because I feel that there's a strong bond there. It's just that something is imbalanced, okay? Let's talk about your career. So for you guys, Capricorn, we got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is a good thing as far as career goes. This is saying that you either have moved into or you're about to move into a better place at work. I think that you have had a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, and maybe that's what's pulling into this, because remember I said something wasn't imbalanced. Definitely your career, your work, whatever it is that you do, there was something going on that was causing you to really be miserable at work. But, that is moving away now for whatever reason. That, if it was another person, maybe they quit, or maybe they got moved somewhere else. Or maybe, your work needed to hire a new person. They had to wait till after the new year. Whatever it is, this stress, this anxiety, this fear is going to be gone. Things are going to be great again at work, happy, calm. You're going to be enjoying work again. So that's a good thing. That's a really, really, really good thing. And if this was what was affecting your relationship, for those of you in the relationship, then talk to your partner about it. They're going to be so understanding. All right. And maybe that wasn't it. All right. So let's talk about money. Everybody likes to talk about money. And you got the 4 of Pentacles. This card has several meanings. Some good, some bad. I'm not getting the bad one. I am definitely feeling like you are saving for something big. new house, maybe you're saving for a new car, maybe a new roof on the house. There's something that you are saving for. And again, talking about your relationship. Again, I'm sorry, single people, but it keeps coming back to the relationship, Capricorns. Maybe that's what's causing some stress in your relationship, because they're, a lot of times when we're saving for something, we pull from one area into another, and then that could cause a little bit of stress. But you're definitely currently, or you are going to be having to save for something big. So if you're not already doing so, maybe sit down and talk about your budget and try to think of where some things that maybe you can put away some extra money. So whatever this big thing is that comes up, you're already ahead of the game. It's nothing big like, you're going to get some ridiculous bill or terrible financial thing. It's not that. This is something good. Like I said, a house, or maybe a new roof on your house, which, kind of sucks. Like if all of a sudden your roof starts leaking and then you've got to, that's kind of a bad thing. But I think this is maybe something if it was like a roof that you've known for the last couple years that you were going to have to replace your roof soon. So I think that whatever this is, you're to the point that it's just something big that that you're going to have to purchase and you're going to have to start saving for. So start saving now. Stop going to Starbucks in the morning and put that $8, man. I used to go to Starbucks every morning, and then when I kind of calculated what I was spending a week and multiply that, I would multiply it because, there's 52 weeks in a year, but you figure, vacation days and holidays and things. So I'd multiply it by 50 weeks. I was like, oh my gosh, I could have a wonderful vacation. So I might go once a week now, if that, to be honest. All right, enough about me. Let's talk about health. Now, before I read this card, let me disclose, if you are in any way sick or ill or have a symptom of something, please see your primary care physician. If it's an emergency, dial 911. Please remember that natural healing, holistic healing, whether it's tarot, crystals, Reiki, sound baths, whatever it is to work in conjunction with medical treatment, not replace it. All right. So we got a reverse card, and I know you've gotten, this is your third reverse cards. A lot of people think reverse cards are bad, but think of the Tower. That's the worst card in the deck. Sometimes the Tower reversed is good. So don't think bad. So 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, this isn't bad, but it's not like super great. Overindulging. And that makes sense because we just had New Year's and Christmas and Thanksgiving. I think whatever it is that you've been overindulging in, and it's not always food or alcohol, and hopefully not, you're not doing drugs. You can overindulge in sleep. You can overindulge of not sleeping. You can overindulge watching too much TV or things like that. And all of those things can affect your health. So whatever you've been overindulging in, you need to be really, really careful and back it off, because if you continue this, it is going to affect your physical, emotional, and or your mental health. All right? It is what it is. So, all right, let's talk about spirituality now. And another reverse card. This one is a good one in reverse. So you got the 5 of Wands, but in reverse. And this is saying you're moving into a space where there's been some inner conflict, okay? And whatever it is that you've been battling within you, that's been affecting you spiritually, is about to be resolved. And this is going to bring about peace, harmony, calming. And that makes a lot of sense. We talked about the relationship. We talked about career, that, there was a lot of stress and anxiety there. And when we feel those things in other aspects of our lives, it affects us spiritually. It brings down our vibration. But I see that this is all going to be starting to resolve itself, which is going to bring you back to that inner calmness, that peace and harmony within yourself. So again, Capricorn, please, please, please make sure that you are meditating, or doing yoga, and I don't usually say yoga first because I'm not a yogi, but I'm huge on meditation. So, you need to meditate and take care of your spiritual self as well. But I really feel that whatever this fighting chaos, but it's been inner conflict. It's been you basically fighting with yourself, in your heart, in your head. That is all going to resolve. So that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So this oracle deck is called the Kuan Yin Oracle, and it is based, and aren't the cards beautiful? It is based off of feminine energy. And I always tell everybody, don't think in terms of biology. This is not male and female. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Okay. And it's kind of cool because in our birth chart, so we can always, we can determine, what is, because we're not necessarily always balanced. We can determine, if you have more masculine energy or more feminine energy within you. I can't remember. Mine is pretty balanced because I can't remember off the top of my head if it's 7 or 9 things to look at. And I'm like 5 and 4. So that's pretty balanced. I mean, you can't get 4.5 and 4.5. So I'm very fortunate. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to knock the camera there and do an earthquake. All right, so let's just close this out with a quick oracle message from your guardian angel. And you got the Veil of Shadows. Beautiful card. Okay, so this really is playing into this because we said you had some inner conflict going on. So what the Veil of Shadow card is talking about is that you need to do a little bit of shadow work, that there's something that, you need to resolve within you, something that you need to work through to be able to move forward on your path in life. So shadow work doesn't always have to be something so terrible, a lot of people think with shadow work, abuse or whatever. And that's not necessarily what shadow work is. But, whatever this inner conflict is, you need to work on that and really try to not just go, okay, well, I'm going to fix everything and be better. You need to dig a little deeper to find out what the root cause of this was. And that may take some journaling, that may take some meditation. It's not something you're going to you could figure it out in overnight, but that's not normally how it works. So just be gentle with yourself. If you do work on, do some personal shadow work, I suggest using some rose quartz or some pink tourmaline. I love pink tourmaline personally. Rose quartz is the crystal of pure love. But tourmaline takes it even a little more personal. So, when you're doing your shadow work, I would have some pink tourmaline with you, just so you can be gentle on yourself. All right. But don't be afraid of shadow work. It's necessary. It's necessary for us to move forward in our journey. All right, Capricorn. Well, that's all I have for you. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please remember, subscribe, turn off the notifications, and I hope to see you on one of my other videos throughout the week. So with that being said, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.